the temperature is around 42 degrees centigrade. So the atmosphere is quite hot. But no, not because of neutrinos, not at all. So first of all, I welcome you all for this Indo-Japan collaboration meeting where we are going to discuss the scope and the possibility of having collaboration among Indian scientists and scientists from Japan who are doing world-class leading experiments on neutrinos, and not only neutrinos, in particle physics in general, or I want to say in a broad fashion, how much we can learn from protons. Okay, so first of all, I would like to request our director, Professor Sudhakar Panda, to come to the dais. Please give him a big hand. We are very happy and pleased that today we have among with us Professor Naohito Saito from JPAC, who is the director of JPAC Center and KK. I request you, sir, that please join us at the dais. We have Professor Takashi Kobayashi, and he is the head of Particle and Nuclear Physics Division of JPAC and Deputy Director of Institute of Particle and Nuclear Studies, KK. So I would like to request Kobayashi sir, please join us. We have Professor Takeshi Nakadaira. He is the T2K, the running experiment project coordinator and neutrino section leader of JPAC, KK. So Professor Nakadaira, please, if you can kindly join us at the dais. We have with us today Professor Masashi Yokoyama, and he is the leader for the T2K near detector upgrade project. He is a member of T2K and Hyper-K steering committee from University of Tokyo. So I would like to request Yokoyama-san. And we have Professor Sampa Bhadra from York University, Canada, and she played an important role to materialize this whole effort and this collaboration between. So I would like to request our director, Professor Sudhakar Panda, to give his welcome speech.
Good afternoon to all of you, and I welcome all of you for this Indo-Japan collaboration meeting. And as Sanjeev mentioned, I sincerely hope that this meeting will lead to collaborations not only by physicists of India or so many institutes in and around Bhubaneswar, but also the collaborations leading to between India and Japan. My special welcome to Saito-san, who is the director of JPAC Center KK. Then I welcome Kobayashi-san. I welcome Nakadaira-san. I welcome Yokoyama-san. And there is one more Japanese who spoke with me in Bengali. I welcome Professor Bhadra. Because I was told that it would be Japanese team, and it was nice finding that at least one Japanese speaks fluent Bengali. I am really happy and grateful to all of you, the team from Japan visiting India. I heard that tomorrow you will be in Kolkata, and at least you have chosen Institute of Physics, Bhubaneswar. And it is not only Institute of Physics, there are many institutes in and around. Besides Institute of Physics, there is Niger, and there is an IIT, and there is Utkal University, Sambalpur University, Berhampur University, SUA, and many others. And so we have people, quite few number of people working in high energy physics. Though the neutrino is not cut off so much to the people in Bhubaneswar, but we have one faculty member which is here for around 4 years, and recently 2 other faculty members have joined and who also have interest in neutrino physics. So I am expecting that soon IOP Bhubaneswar will lead the research in neutrino physics in collaboration with other institutes in and around Bhubaneswar. And as Sanjeev mentioned, it's a very short meeting, but I hope even it is short, it will give a clear-cut picture about what type of neutrino physics, or in other words, high energy physics, is being done in and around Bhubaneswar to our delegates, and we will hear much about the current research going on neutrino physics and other topics in high energy physics in Japan, also in Canada. And as you all know, but more than me, you all know that the neutrino experiments like Kamaikunda and T20, etc. are all happening in Japan. It would be really nice if we can develop a collaboration with our colleagues from Japan and take advantage of each other's expertise. I welcome you again. Thank you very much.
So I would like to request our director, Professor Sudhakar Pandit, to present a bouquet to our guest, Professor Saito-san. Professor Kobayashi-san. Professor Nakataira-san. Professor Yokohama-san. And to Professor Shampavadra.
Yes.
So now we can start with our program. So let me just bring my agenda. Okay, so you can see from the agenda that we would like to spend like few minutes to tell you basically that how we came up with this whole idea to have such a meeting and what are the expectations that we have from this meeting from our side and also from our delegates. And so I would be very brief. So this initiative was taken few years back, mainly with the effort of Professor Shampavadra and also Kobayashi-san. And they thought that it would be interesting if we can visit few interesting places in India, talk to the Indian scientists, and if we can come up with a collaboration which will be mutually beneficial for both the countries. Since India is also involved in neutrino research through India-based neutrino observatory project, we have been trying for last 10-12 years to materialize this project. There are ups and downs, but we are hopeful that we will come up with that project. But there is a long road that we have to pass. Okay, not only the approval from financial side, from the experimental side is concerned, but we have to learn how to do the experiment and how to really perform the real experiment. And I must say that if we want to learn neutrinos, Japan is the leading country in the world. I think, somehow neutrinos love Japan or Japan loves neutrinos. When I see the series of Nobel Prizes, oh my God, all around basically Japan. So everything started from Kamiokande, then Super Kamiokande, and now they are planning Hyper Kamiokande. And they have shown us, that it is not difficult to detect these tiny particles, and we can do a lot more. And the whole era of neutrino astronomy was started in 2002, when the Nobel Prize was given for the detection of supernova neutrinos. And then they didn't stop, basically. They carried on their research, and Super Kamiokande confirmed the atmospheric neutrino problem. It solved. It showed that 2/3 of the muon neutrinos were transforming into tau neutrinos, and that's why we see the deficit in atmospheric neutrinos. And I must say it was the beginning of golden age of neutrino physics. Okay, and the recognition came in 2015 via the Nobel Prize to the Kajita-san and Professor McDonald from Snow Lab, where they really confirmed that neutrino oscillation in the physics behind this disappearing the solar and atmospheric neutrinos. So they have showed us basically that you can do very high quality research with neutrinos. There are lots of interesting issues. So I think it is very timely. If I say from our point of view, from Indian scientists' point of view, it is very timely. We can't just sit back in our institute or universities and we will dream that we will achieve big. It is not possible. Okay? If we want to achieve something big and we want to be in the race to achieve something big and we want to be a global leader, then we can't do that job alone. We need help from our colleagues all over the world, and I think we are very happy that the initiative has been taken from Japanese side. They want to work with us, and in fact they are giving us an opportunity to learn from them. Okay? If our students, our scientists, our postdocs can get an access to their facilities, they have built up a fantastic facility based on JPARC. With protons, they are doing so many science, okay? No, and the science is not confined to particle physics, okay? They are even, working towards life sciences, material sciences, and definitely our focus is particle physics. And again, you will see from their talks that not only neutrino physics, they are involved in many experiments, small scale dark matter experiments, experiments for muon G-2 research, experiments for proton decay searches, experiments to look for supernova neutrinos, atmospheric neutrinos, solar neutrinos, even Kamlan detected for the first time geoneutrinos. So I think, we are all familiar with the capability from their side. It is our opportunity this time that how well we can grab this opportunity, learn from them, and really if we can implement that in our research. Okay? So we need to find a way out how we can strengthen our relationship. The relationship through physics, through research. Okay? And especially for our interest, our students. I must say that in Odisha, if I talk about this state, because I came here 4 years back, but now my mind is attached to this place. My mind is attached to this state, and I always think that whether can we cross the boundary of IOP and take all the people together. Okay? And I can see there are universities, Baharampur University, there are Sambalpur University, NIT Rourkela, Shiksha Anusandhan University, IIT Bhubaneswar, there is NISER. So there are so many resources, so many institutes are here within a very short area. Okay? In this state, we have manpower, we have resources, but they need opportunities. They need opportunities so that they can really experience the high quality research. So I would like to request our delegates that if they can take a note that our students, our postdocs, our young faculties can have access to their facilities, they can go there, they can learn how to do the cutting edge research and contribute significantly in the field of neutrino physics and also in general particle physics. This is an urge from my side on behalf of entire IOP and even on behalf of the entire state to you, sir. So this is what I would like to request. And now I would like to hand over the microphone to Kobayashi-san and Saito-san to also say some introductory words, and then we will have the talk by Professor Saito-san.
Thank you very much for the very nice introduction, and I was really strongly moved by the Professor Sanjay Kumar Aroda to have this kind of meeting to strengthen further our relationship between Indo and Japan, to actually explore all of the possibilities we could have for the future. So we have actually a long history collaborating with the Indian collaborators in various areas, but in the particular case of this neutrino physics, I think we'd like to actually further strengthen the relationship between Japan and India. And we have a strong program in accelerator-based program, as well as also the huge detector system. As he has just already described, the currently super Kamiokande and in the future hyper Kamiokande. And we are also sending a strong highest beam, power beam to those facilities. I think this is an opportunity that we can actually explore and express the current status of the detector technology as well as the accelerator technology, so that you can see in what level and which area you may be able to contribute further, especially to move further the scientific goal as a common goal between the Japanese scientists and also Indian scientists here. So I think Professor Sanjay Kumar Agarwal actually mentioned many times that you learn from us something, but actually it is for us to learn from you guys that for the future of the scientific opportunities we could actually explore further in the collaboration between two countries and the two institutions. So once again, thank you very much. And we'd like to actually know each other more to the detail, so that we can come up with a more concrete plan how we could proceed further. Thank you very much.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank all of you and Sanjay and the director for arranging this very good meeting occasion. And we came here, as already Satsuna said, that we like to seek the opportunity to collaborate Indian researchers and also students and JPAC or Japanese research, and to try to find the project or the research which could benefit both communities in Japan and India. So today, I think that this is just the beginning to start communication, and we like to find some direction today